everybody, and welcome once more to another edition of Cinema Picks of the Week. I am your host, Paul Westbrook, and today we're going to be bringing you back in time, sort of. We're going to be talking. Everybody's seen the Superman movies and the Batman movies that they recently made, like with Henry Cavill as Superman and Ben Affleck as Batman, or even Michael Keaton or Christian Bale. But everybody doesn't know, and not too many people might know this, is that back in the old days, there were two actors that played Batman and one actor that played Superman. Back in 1948, they came out with a Superman movie serial starring Kirk Alyn and Noelle Neal, who played Lois Lane in the Adventures of Superman TV series. She was in it too. I'm going to show you a couple of the the videos that I have. See, I'm so used to DVD. So we got VHS here. So, here it is. 15-chapter serial of Superman from back in 1948. Superman stars Kirk Alyn, Tommy Bond, who you might know as Butch from The Little Rascals. He plays Jimmy Olsen in this one. Then there's Noelle Neal, who plays Lois Lane. And then there's Kirk Alyn. He's the actor. Believe it or not, he got a part in Superman the movie. He played the part of Lois Lane's dad. And he is Superman in this one. Yeah, this is back in 1948. It's 15 chapters. And Superman takes on a lady named the Spider Lady, as played by Carol Foreman, who was a lower budget actress at the time, I believe. I didn't know too much about her, but I remember that she was the one that played the Spider Lady, who's the villain in this movie. And it goes into Superman's origin, like how he came to Earth from Krypton, how he was raised by the Kents, and how he came to Metropolis in his first adventure as Superman. And in this case, he's fighting the Spider Lady. So yeah, it's a 15 chapters, now, the one and only Superman from 1948. Then, in 1950, they brought Kirk Alyn back for a movie serial. And this one was Atom Man versus Superman. And I believe my sister's getting this pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in this one, it's the first appearance of Lex Luthor as a villain. Only he masquerades as a character called the Atom Man. Like with a helmet on his head so you can't see who he is, and he's very mysterious. And of course, Superman has to fight him and dispense of him. But yeah, this was the second movie serial. And also, yeah, Tommy Bond, aka Butch from The Little Rascals, I'll always remember him as that, as Jimmy Olsen once again. This one was, I think, as good as the first serial. Like, it was a good follow-up. I just like the fact that it had Lex Luthor in it for a change, although he was just called Luthor in this one. And it's very good. You would definitely like it. Tape seems to fall out here, so hold that securely. But yeah, you get this one, and you get this one. The first one and the second one. But they were both very good serials, and if you have a good attention span, like I'm sure few people do, and I know I do, you'll definitely enjoy these. It's classic Superman entertainment. Now, back in 1943, the first actor to play Batman. Who was it? A lot of people will say Adam West. I'll say wrong. It wasn't Adam West. It was Lewis Wilson. Lewis Wilson played the part of Batman in a 1943 serial called Batman. And here it is. This was the very first Batman serial from the 40s. And it's about 15 chapters, much like the Superman one. And you got Batman and Robin. They take on this villainous Japanese mastermind called Dr. Daka. And for its time, they said this one actually had a lot of racial themes in it. And they were so controversial at the time that this serial was very rarely seen. But thankfully, due to home video, when the home video market came out, they just brought these out, and there it is. It's a 2-tape set this one anyway, is a 2-tape set. And they had to split it into 2 tapes because of the length of it is about 5 or 6 or so hours. But yes, this was the very first Batman movie serial that was ever made. Then, around 1948, I believe, no, 49. In 1949, they came up with this one, Batman and Robin. And the actor was different. The one that played Batman in this one, his name was Robert Lowry. And he plays the part of Batman. And I believe that John Duncan was Robin in this one. In the first Batman serial, it was Douglas Croft. So in this one here, Batman and Robin have to do battle with a villain called the Wizard. Yeah, because they didn't actually... I don't think Columbia actually had the rights for the Joker and all the different villains, the Batman's famous rogues gallery. So they decided to make up a villain for the serial. So they said, oh, why don't we just throw in this guy called the Wizard? So he's the villain that is in this one here. And it's another good adventurous serial. It keeps you entertained. And it's definitely kiddie friendly. Not like a lot of the movies of today, because I went and saw The Joker recently, and it wasn't exactly the most kiddie-friendly movie. In fact, it was very chilling, but still it was good. Anyway, this was the second, and this here was the first Batman serial. So, if you can find them in stores, good luck. They're very hard to find, so they are extremely rare. So there, you get 2 Batman serials side by side. And that's it for now. And make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Leave little comments in the little box below, and tell me what you think, what we can correct, or just tell me what you think. I like to hear positive stuff. If there's negative stuff, I'll kind of just go, yeah, you know what happens. But anyway, till next time, this is Paul Westbrook reminding you to keep watching your movies, and I'll be seeing you at the movies. Good night.